Thank you. Time for our final topic of the day. Tom Brady is still finding ways to make heads turn in the offseason. On Friday, he posted this video jumping off a cliff with his 6-year-old daughter, Vivian. Brady has received a lot of backlash online for the video because of the awkward way his daughter jumps off the rocks. So, Shannon, did you have a problem with this video?
Yes, because they put the kid at unnecessary risk. Skip, I get it. You know, sometimes kids want to do things, but as a parent, this is your opportunity to step in and say, no, baby, this is too dangerous. Maybe when you get a little older. Skip, this could have gone horribly wrong. And I don't know what Tom was thinking. Everything is not meant for public consumption. If you want to do something like this and behind the confines, I don't agree with it either way. But you don't put this out there like this. This could have gone horribly, horribly wrong, Skip. And Tom is wrong for this one.
The one thing I never do is tell parents how to parent, so I leave that up to Tom and especially to Mama Brady, because I'm assuming she signed off on this because Tom went ahead and posted it, and I don't know this for a fact, but wasn't she there in the vicinity?
I would assume she would.
Yeah. So if Mama signed off,
No, Skip, look at it. Come on, Skip. And then the thing is, you got to realize Tom is going to hit the water first, and then she lands on top of him. There's too many. The only good thing that could happen, and it did happen, everything turned out okay. We look back 10, 15 years from now, it's like, look, baby, you did that. But Skip, the risk does not, the rewards don't outweigh the risk in this matter.
The one thing I always wonder about anything Brady posts is there any CGI involved? Like, did they doctor it in any way that, because he doctors up a lot of things, and I don't know, is he just trying to send everybody off over the edge, so to speak? But again, I don't have kids, and first of all, I wouldn't be jumping off that cliff because I don't have any use for that, period.
No.
But I don't know. I'm just guessing, but was he trying to toughen his kid up a little bit? I don't know.
No, you can toughen them up in another way than doing that.
Maybe Oliver,
because Skip, they mistimed it. Was it like 1, 2, 3 we jumping, or 1, 2?
She wasn't ready.
Exactly.
Yep.
So,
Skip,
and I don't know if she wasn't ready psychologically or just on time.
Right.
But he had to pull her off.
Right.
The more you see it, it actually gets worse every time I watch it.
Well,
we'll see if he comes out with anything
posted
later.
it.
He did. That is it for us. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Freddie Roach is back with us. Now, you've actually done some training with Reverend Jesse Jackson, and I'd love to learn more about what you guys have been doing.
Yeah, he called me up one day out of the blue and said, this Jesse Jackson, and he said, I'm wondering if you can help me. And I said, what's wrong? And he told me he has Parkinson's, and I asked him what his symptoms were. And he didn't have so much like tremors like me or Ali had at one time. He had more body motion where if you could call his name, he would turn his whole body and so forth, a little more stiff. It's just another type of Parkinson's. So, and so he says, can you help me? And I said, I think so. I said, can you come down to the gym? And he said, yeah. So a couple of days later, he shows up, and then the first day, we walk up the steps, and he has a little trouble getting up the steps to the gym. And then 8 days later, he wanted to race me up the steps.
That's great.
And the thing is, we did just hand-eye coordination drills, just exercising, just complete boxing workouts. And it's just a lot of hand-eye coordination, and it worked really, really well for him. I mean, from day one to the day he went home, it was really nice to see. That and I told him, I said, now when you get home, don't feel sorry for yourself and sit on the couch, watch TV, and start crying. I said, go to the local boxing gym. I said, people like you, you like people, and he likes to be around people all day, because in my gym, he was really, really well liked. A couple of people disliked him because he said he's a sellout. I said, you know, maybe that was a long time ago or something like that, but I don't really understand what they're talking about. But, you know, but he was great to have in the gym, and I call him up once in a while, make sure he's still working out, and he's having fun, and I taught his son how to do the mitts and so forth, so he can take my place, and so he has someone with him at all times. And it worked out really well for him, and it was a really good call to get. I mean, he was really a very nice person, and everyone in the gym, except those 3, loved him.
That's great work. So back to a potential Mayweather fight. If Floyd does have the guts to fight Manny again, how would you see it unfolding this time?
I see Manny being a lot more aggressive in this one, and but a little bit more difficult for him because of Floyd's movement, and he's still very fast. Even at 42, he's quick. But I think that Manny's needs a pressure fight, put the pressure on him for 12 rounds, and I think we can win this fight easily.
Easily?
Yes.
As in just on points? Could you put him down?
I think we need to put him down, actually. He's so well liked in Las Vegas. I mean, he's...
You don't think you can win a decision, huh?
It'd be very difficult to win a decision there, but
well, wait a second. Why not fight at Jerry World, or like
Floyd ain't fighting outside of Vegas.
Why not?
Yeah. But the thing is, it's just like he's a great boxer, yes. But the thing is, I think Pacquiao's endurance and pressure can be too much for him.
But everybody says they want to pressure him, and they start with that game plan. But Floyd has more pop than people give him credit for.
He does, and the thing is, you have to. The pressure we're talking about is really a very smart way to go at him.
Right.
It's not just walk to him and like.
Because he'll lead you in.
To trade with him,
yeah,
because he will lead you into a shot. He's a very good counterpuncher, and he's an excellent boxer. I mean, you can't take that away from him. No. He's one of the best boxers we've ever had. And Manny just needs to put that pressure on him. He needs to feint a lot and kind of counter him. And I think we can come up with a much better game plan than we did last time. I'm still a little bit mad at myself for not having that perfect one. But the shoulder didn't help. But going in healthy, both guys, I think Pacquiao takes them out.
So this time, how much would this mean to Manny to beat Floyd? You've been around him, you know him better than anybody. What does it mean in his heart and soul?
I really think that me and Manny can both retire after we beat Floyd.
Okay.
Right. I mean, we can call it a day after that. We don't need to go any further than that. I mean, he's like one of the best fighters in the world, and he got the decision last time, and it was a very close decision, even though Manny had a bad shoulder. But Manny, 100% healthy, I think walks right through him.
Does Manny dislike Floyd?
I won't say that. Manny doesn't really dislike anybody. He's one of those guys. He's a likable person. I mean, even going into this last fight, and the guy was talking a little bit and so forth, he get irritated a little bit and so forth. But when it's over, he doesn't dislike anybody.
It's gonna if Manny were to beat Floyd, that's not the end of it. It's gonna be a rematch.
This is. How old are they going to be?
Yeah.
For enough money, they'll be out there at 50 fighting.
Yeah. But the thing is, if Manny wins, the third fight is definitely going to be probably necessary.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't even doubt that they have 2 dates in the contract.
Okay.
Let's make this happen.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
It's exciting. Freddie, such good stuff. Thank you so much for joining us.
I still got some pop in it, all right?
Boy.
I still got some pop, Freddie.
Thank you for sharing all the stories. You're welcome back anytime. We'll be right back.
Thank you, Freddie.